atujuze mengi zaidi. Vincent.
The first is that we've come here to assure the investors of this very important project that the government of Kenya is going to do everything humanly possible to make sure that we bring all the perpetrators to justice. Fortunately, most of them were captured in camera, in the CCTV cameras that were here. We have the footages. The police have arrested not less than 50 people in relation to the acts that happened here yesterday, but you know we had almost 2,000 people operating from here. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that each and every maandamano and mass action and criminal who was here yesterday is going to be brought to justice. From the roads and infrastructure and transport sector, we are going to give maximum support to the security team to make sure that we identify all those who perpetrated this heinous act yesterday. Number two, as per the agreement we have on Nairobi Express, the people of Kenya, the taxpayer, is going to pay for this damage. We will not allow the already overburdened Wanjiku to pay this on their own. We will make sure that all those who organized this mass action yesterday and this targeted attack are going to personally pay. They will carry vicarious liability for every damage that was caused, and for every penny that will be paid from the exchequer, they will be asked to indemnify the people of Kenya, and they will have to pay. We will do so by making sure that we arrest and charge everyone who was involved. We will also carry out a civil suit to make sure that all the organizers are going to personally be held accountable insofar as this issue is concerned. I want to tell the people of Kenya to ask them that even when they exercise their political rights, they must understand that such facilities and our infrastructure, those who are burning tires, destroying copper wires, destroying CCTV cameras, destroying all the cables that are linking to the management of this road, to tell them that they are not doing themselves any favor. As a country, this is not a civilized way of dealing with political issues. We know that yesterday there was no political statement being made. It was just an act of terrorism to instill fear to the people of Kenya, to feel that they are not safe in their own country. I want to say, speaking from collective responsibility of government, that the President of this Republic and the Cabinet will do everything possible to make sure that this behavior is brought to an end and everybody who perpetrated these acts is brought to justice. And I want to say that those who are even planning to repeat these acts, they will meet the full force of the law. And we must use this action that happened here yesterday to be an example to everyone who is going to be able to do such a thing in future, that they will not repeat again. They will never try to do this again, because we will make it very painful for them, not just for now, but for the rest of their lives. And the government is capable and able to do this if we are going to make sure that we are going to protect the property of the people of Kenya, the business of people of Kenya, and also the lives of the people of Kenya. I thank you very much for all the support you've given us. I want to congratulate the police. We were told by some of these organizers that protests are peaceful if police are not there. Yesterday, for a good period of time, the police enforcement here, except the policemen who are patrolling this road as usual, were not here because they were not notified of any maandamano or any protest that was going to happen along this road. Besides that, we were told that if maandamanos are done or protests, they are going to be peaceful. Now, in the absence of the police yesterday, the havoc that was visited upon the infrastructure in this area was huge. It is only until the police came here that we rescued the remaining part of the infrastructure you see. Otherwise, these terrorists were going all the way to town. And I want to thank the police. And we must give them maximum support to make sure that going forward, such an act will not happen. And therefore, if we smell any possibility of anything related to this kind of actions, we want to tell our policemen, we will support you 100%, and we want to ask our police officers and the Inspector General of Police to at any given time deploy maximum number of police required to deal with this kind of acts, because as a country we cannot allow ourselves to suffer. So those of you who organize this maandamano, directly or indirectly, please prepare your accounts, prepare your properties, prepare your land, whatever you own. We are going to make sure that you pay for all the actions and the damage that you caused on this very precious infrastructure. I want to tell Moja Express we support you. Today, the government of Kenya lifted the ban that was on PSV vehicles using the expressway. We are now opening it for PSV vehicles that want to use this route, and we want to make sure that we support this infrastructure, because the future of delivery of infrastructure in Kenya is no longer going to be purely on using taxpayer money. We can use private investments like the Moja Express to do PPP programs that are going to protect the people of Kenya. Our friends from China and the investments they have here have full support and protection of the government of Kenya. And we will do everything possible to ensure that you are back immediately, back to operation as normal, and that no one will sabotage this very important infrastructure. Asante sana.
There are parts of the expressway that is not open to the public as we speak right now. How soon do you expect normalcy for the entire road?
Kwanza kabisa ningependa kusema punguza kidogo ya. Nataka kusema kwanza kwamba tumegadhabishwa sana na yale yalifanyika hapa jana. Kwa sababu hii huwezi ukasema kwamba ni watu walikuwa wanafuata haki za kikatiba ya kisiasa. Hizi ni tunasema kwamba ni jambo la kigaidi na ni njia moja ya kutia waziwazi na uoga watu wa Kenya ambao wanaendelea na biashara zao na wao pia wanaendelea na shughuli zao za kawaida. Wale ambao walihusika kupanga hii njama, kupanga maandamano na kusema wanafanya mass action, tunajua ya kwamba wao walifanya hivi, walijipanga kutuma watu waharibu ile tunasema miundo msingi za barabara na usafiri na uchukuzi katika taifa letu, kwa sababu wao kabisa kusema ukweli ni enemies ya maendeleo. Na tunataka kusema kwamba tutachukua kama wizara na kama idara inayohusika na barabara aswa ile ya Kenya, tutafanya chochote iwezekanavyo kuhakikisha kwamba wale walipanga njama hii wao wenyewe wamelipa, kwa sababu mnajua ya kwamba tuliandikisha agreement ya kusema kwamba wale ambao wanaendesha biashara ya expressway wakiumizwa kwa mambo kama haya, ni mwananchi atalipa kupitia ile kodi ambayo tunalipisha. Lakini hatutakubali kwamba Wanjiko waendelee kulipishwa ati ilipe kwa mambo kama haya, ili hali wale ambao walipanga njama hii wanajulikana. Tunawaambia wajitayarishe, wakuwe tayari, wakutane na sisi kotini kwa mambo ya ile wamefanya. Tutahakikisha kwamba njia ya kisheria imehakikisha wao wamelipa kwa mambo ambayo yalitendeka hapa. Pia ningependa kusema kwamba sisi tumepoteza mali nyingi sana, kadri ya inaweza fika tu kwa expressway nusu bilioni ya pesa za Kenya ambayo imepoteshwa hapa, na itakuwa ni usuni sana kwa sababu kisheria ambayo tulijiandikisha lazima tulipe haya kwa siku 28. Hii ni hujuma kwa watu ya Kenya, na mimi ningependa kusema hapa ya kwamba wale waegezaji ambao wameegeza kwa taifa letu, aswa wale wamejenga barabara, ningepataka kuwapatia hakikisho ya kwamba taifa la Kenya litalinda wao na kuhakikisha kwamba wamerudishwa kufanya kazi vile walikuwa wanafaa kufanya. Wameniambia kwamba ikiwezekana na tufanye haraka, kwa muda mfupi ya wiki mbili hivi watakuwa wamerudisha ile equipment yote ambayo ilikuwa imejengwa, imeharibiwa hapa. Kwa hivyo mimi ningependa kuambia Wakenya, hii sio njia ya kupigana na njaa. Hii sio njia ya kupunguza, ati mtu anatuambia kwamba amepunguza ati gharama ya maisha. Saa hizi tayari mwananchi atalipishwa kwa ile tumepoteza hapa nusu bilioni. Hiyo ni kupunguza gharama ama kuongeza gharama? Mimi ningependa kusema hivi, wanasiasa huko nje, haijalishi kama ni chama gani, kama siasa zenu zitakuwa ni za kuvunja investments za taifa la Kenya, mtajua kwamba mtakutana na sheria ya Kenya. Tumeambiwa ya kwamba ati maandamano inakuwa violent kwa sababu polisi wako. Polisi hawakuwa hapa kwa masaa machache, ukaona hapa imevunjwa. Ingekuwa vizuri kama polisi wetu wangekuwa tayari kila wakati kupambana na hawa watu. Na tumeambia Inspector General ya polisi, hakuna tena kudanganywa na wale wanatudanganya kusema ati mtuachie, tutakuja tutafanya maandamano, itakuwa peaceful. Every action that has this kind of actors, wale ambao wako namna hii, tunataka kusema kwamba polisi wakuwe tayari kukabiliana na wao na watumie nguvu iwezekanavyo ya polisi. Hatuwezi. Wakenya saa hizi wananipikia simu, wanatutumia ujumbe, wanasema nchi jana ilikaa kama hakuna serikali. Kwa sababu mzione uzuri wa rais na uzuri wa serikali kujaribu kufuatilia njia ya kusema tuende polepole, tuhakikishe tumechunga watu wetu, tusiwaumize watu wetu. Hata sasa majangili watatumia hiyo kufikiria ni weakness. You will be seeing going forward. I want to tell those characters who were here yesterday to dare again and see the consequences. The consequences will be dire because the government of Kenya can no longer act as though we are in a pariah or a banana republic, because a few people who are disgruntled about elections that were declared finished by the courts are now visiting on innocent Kenyans and innocent investments, violence on them just to drive fear. We cannot continue like this as a nation if we are going to be a civilized country.
Waziri Murkomen, labda mikakati gani ambao mmeweka kama serikali kuhakikisha kwamba mnaendeleza miradi ya miundombinu iliyoanzishwa na serikali ambazo ziliwatangulia?
Nadhani hiyo tutaweza kusema baadaye, lakini unajua kwamba katika bajeti yenye tumeweka, unaona kwamba barabara ambazo tulikuwa tunajenga, mambo ya poti na hizo zote tunaendelea kuweka pesa katika budget kujenga. Lakini the same people, our same people, the same people who caused us this infliction, left us with a pending bill of 700 billion, were unable to complete infrastructure for the last 5 years because they were busy chasing political deals and making money for their own pockets, are the same people who are coming back to us and telling us about the cost of living. You know, please give us a break. And I want to say this. We will be lethal as a government going forward. We will protect the people of Kenya with the force that is required by the law itself. And the police officers who are here, I want to congratulate them. Yesterday, many officers suffered. Many of them were stoned by attackers. People who attack policemen, you want to tell me those are citizens who are peaceful? This is a shame. And we, as a nation, we cannot continue like this. So I want to tell you, we will continue with our infrastructure development, but we must first deal with these terrorists of the moment. And we will do it. Let them come back. We will deal with it once and for all, because we want to assure the people of Kenya that they are safe when it comes to their property, and they are safe when it comes to their lives. Because then that is the first priority of a government that is calling itself a government of the people.
And what's the status of the Nairobi
I don't think it will be spending bills, Nairobi Summit, how is the port. I think at the moment the most pressing issue here, you know, because I can I can hold another press conference to discuss Rironi Mau Summit and other infrastructure. This issue, this particular issue of destruction of our infrastructure is the most pressing issue. And you know that there is a police department that is...